I never stopped. I haven't. This is part 43 of VII Reimagined. And apparently, it seems, we finished up with Nottagen. Thank God for that, because I hate that godforsaken area. Now, before we head off to our next destination, we have something we need to take care of. Now, where is it? Let us head to King Maximo's mansion. There is, in fact, one other place we must visit. Yeah, because we now have 90 mini-medals, meaning that we can get our hands on more stuff. Uh-huh. That's 7 mini-medals you've given me. You've given me 90, which means I can administer an Uber Gringham Whip to you. Once you brought me 95, I'll reward you with a Metal King shield. And I think I know just who's going to be using that. Yep. Oh my god, her attack gets absurdly high. So you know what? Let her hold on to it. Anyway, it's time for us to continue properly. Yeah, because we've explored almost every single area. Now it's time we head for the Pool of the Cave. Yo, Rom Baro, what's up?
Oh.
It is good to see you, young friends. Greetings, dear Aishe. I thank you for coming. I cannot express how much it means to me that there are still people willing to help the roamers in our time of need. After all, it was our insistence on going ahead with the restoration that enabled the Demon King's resurrection.
What is done, Rom Baro. No one benefits from dwelling on the past. Let us think instead of what we can do in the here and now.
I appreciate the kind words, Aishe. I am sorry to have foisted such a burden upon you. Now, allow me to get to the heart of the matter. Something strange has been occurring within the altar of the Almighty. After performing the restoration, we returned to the altar to seal it off, which is when we heard the voice. I really have no idea what might be lurking in there, but I have forbidden the clan from entering until we know more. You, however, are hardened adventurers. I am confident that you will be able to deal with whatever you come across inside. I fear that the altar is a sacred place no longer. Please, take the utmost caution. So this is it.
Ah, the way forth is open. It was almost too easy. And the altar appeareth to be unchanged from our last visit.
Why am I not surprised? There's definitely something down there. You just had to get involved in this nonsense, didn't you? If we end up tangling with some horrible monster, I'm holding you accountable. You think that sounded like a monster? It wasn't scary at all. Maribelle's a scaredy cat. Want to come over here and say that, you little...
Enough. You can argue to your heart's content when our work here is done. For now, let us be on our way.
We entered inside the pool of the cave.
Okay, so...
Yep, we've definitely got company.
Yeah, and already this is not pleasant. Let's use the ultimate key to get ourselves a dry spell fan. And this one nets us an elfin elixir. Let's check this out. Verily, it sounded more rough each time we hear it. We had best be on our guard, Auster.
Has it been asleep this whole time?
It appears to be in a deep slumber. Let's wake him up. Remains fast asleep. Try again. Let's try it again.
Is it time for lunch already?
I told you, there's nothing to be scared of. Hey, old fella, what you doing in a place like this?
I was, what am I doing here?
Speak, Venerable Sir. Are you in the employ of the Demon King?
What? We're having wings! Well, they're not my favorite, but I am famished.
Give me strength. Right, I'd say our work here is done. It was lovely meeting you, but we've got to run. Take care up there, okay?
Wait a moment. Chosen ones. In my prolonged slumber, I have forgotten much of what I knew. But one memory remains. I am the Craftsman. The one who crafted the stone tablets you collect.
What? You made those?
Yes, I was ordered to do so by my master, just before I entered into my sleep. I was to give the ultimate tablet to the chosen ones, those brave enough to break the seal upon the Shrine of Mysteries.
What manner of mischief is this?
I must admit that I myself have forgotten what to do with this, but perhaps you have an inkling? Go ahead. Proceed as you see fit. Memories are beautiful because they can never change. Wouldn't you agree, son of Pollock? I'm so very tired. I must return to my slumber. Perhaps never again to wake.
We obtain a curious fragment. Well, only one way to find out. I am sorry, but I cannot go with you on this journey. We do not know what might happen when you place the tablet on the pedestal. I cannot return to the past while the roamers remain unprotected.
Forgive me.
I too will remain. This altar was the location of the Demon King's revival. It would not be wise to leave Aishe without help, should aught occur. Fear not, our channels of communication shall remain open should the need arise.
Indeed. Take care, and we shall see you soon.
We're in a sunny forest. And now we are in the Rucker Region.
Do you think we've been here before, Auster? Some of this scenery feels awfully familiar.
Yeah, it does. And it's actually involving these three this time. We get a seed of life. Now I really am curious. Let us head into this castle. This is Rucker Castle. Now let's get here. No, we're not examining the green flame, this flame yet. Now let's clean out this place. Get strong medicine, special medicine. Single file. Oh yeah, there's actually a pod in a spouthy cell. I couldn't see it. And we get magic water. And we get a suit of full plate armor and a steel helmet. And a diamond. Oh yeah, we gotta head to the roof. This green flame. It burns ferociously.
Stop! Right there! Explain yourselves! What are you doing here?
What do you mean? We were just passing through.
Oh, just passing through, were you? You're telling me a bunch of kids managed to fight their way here through these monster-ridden lands?
Now, they're only children. There's no need for the third degree.
Martial law? Yes, sir.
My apologies. With all that has happened recently, our soldiers are all spoiling for a fight. Please excuse them.
Now that you mention it, there's definitely an atmosphere around here.
Quite. Now, this isn't something I would normally divulge to children like you, but I feel you're owed an explanation. The castle was raided a few days ago by a vicious gang of bandits. We suffered tremendous casualties. Soldiers, innocent civilians, even our poor young king. All slain by the hand of the vicious fiend known as the Blood-Red Brigand. We managed to capture him upon the night of his rampage. He's been taken into the wilderness up north for elemental exposure. His deeds will never be forgiven. He will pay the ultimate price for his crimes. Allow me a question, if you would. If he were to come at you, sword in hand, would you defend yourself?
Yes.
That's the spirit. I like your gumption, lad. I should say, elemental exposure is a public spectacle, and you're very welcome to attend. Though you will have to make the journey to the northern wilds to do so. Remember, though, the brigand is a demon in human flesh. He will show no mercy even to children. Take the utmost caution around him. Oh, and I should mention, these green flames are kept here to ward away monsters. The instant one goes out, the monsters descend. Please keep your distance. That is the only rule we ask outsiders to keep. And now I've said my piece, I hope you enjoy your time in the castle. Goodbye.
Wow. Guess that means we know where we have to go next.
Sounds like this blood-red brigand is a bit of a brute. If he isn't somehow connected to all the weirdness that's going on in the world, I'll eat my hat. Well, I suppose we better go and see the man with our own eyes. Even if I really don't like the sound of this elemental exposure thing. This whole castle stinks of smoke and blood, and it sounds like it's all the blood-red brigand's fault. This means he must be one nasty warrior. Let's be very, very careful, Auster.
Now let's head here, in the exposure enclosure. You can put an end to your misery right now, Brigand. All you have to do is spit it out. We have a saying in our country, you know. They make you cry, you make them bleed. They pull a knife, you draw a sword. If you're having trouble with the meaning, allow me to explain. You might have heard us, but we mean to pay you back. 100 times over. Now cough it up. What was you planning, Brigand? What did you want with all them soldiers? And our king? Too thick to understand the question, are ya? Alright, let's try another one. Where are your accomplices? Water. Alright, lads, get to it. Ugh. That's enough. The marshal won't be happy if we push him until he can't talk. Excuse me, sir, but the torches won't last much longer. Shall we hop back to the castle to pick up some fresh ones? Rest up, mate. You're gonna need your strength when we get back.
Those soldiers were really, really angry. I guess they're upset about what the blood-red brigand did to their castle.
And we get Mini Medal 91. Water, please.
Auster, I don't think he'll be able to drink much water while he's got that hood on. Here, let me help. I'll just grab this thing here.
My life was flashing before my eyes there. Long time no see, my dear old friend. You too, Maribelle? As for...
Wait a minute. It is Kiefer! Wow! I'm so happy to see you again!
Me too, Ruff, me too. It's funny. I had an inkling something miraculous like this might happen.
Before we all get carried away here, aren't we forgetting something important? If you're the Blood Red Brigand, doesn't that mean you're the one who attacked Rucker Castle? I know you were sheltered and selfish and a spoilt little prince, but still, the Kiefer we knew never would have hurt anyone. What's going on?
can't deny it. I was the one who attacked the castle. But I had my reasons. Listen, you trust me, don't you?
Yeah.
The guards are coming back. I don't have time to explain. But if you do still trust me, extinguish the green flames in the castle. You'll find the truth within the darkness. You got that? Head back to the castle and put out those flames. And don't come back here for a while. Go!
Great. So Kiefer's still alive. Who would have guessed? Who would have goddamn guessed? Yeah, never thought I would actually see this happen. Let's add this in. Looks like we're gonna have to go stealth mode.
I can't believe Kiefer was the one who attacked the castle. Honestly, I don't know what to think. It sounded like he had a good explanation though, didn't it? He was gonna tell us, only he didn't have the time. Yes, I heard what he said. He wanted us to put out green flames and find the truth within the darkness. Whatever that's supposed to mean. That Lord man warned us not to mess with the green flames. Well, sorry, Mr. Marshall, but we have a job to do. We need to be quiet, though, so none of the soldiers or anyone catches us putting them out. Definitely! I doubt the guards around here will let us off with just a warning. We'd best be extra careful.
Guess this means we're gonna have our work cut out for us. Alright, the first flame has been extinguished. Yep, so we gotta do a stealth section to extinguish 4 flames. 3 flames around and 1 flame in the center. And we got the second flame. And now we extinguish the third flame. We got 3 out of 4.
Marshal Law, sir. It's the flames. The flames are going out, sir. One after another.
Go on.
This man claims to have seen suspicious persons prowling around the castle. We're investigating now, sir.
Oh.
That's right. There were 3 of them, short in stature, and the speed with which they moved. It was just like the night the Blood-Red Brigand attacked.
I commend your efforts, citizen. Captain, I'm leaving you in charge. Guard the flames here with your life, understood? The rest of you, come with me. We'll soon put a stop to this. We cannot allow a second tragedy to come to pass. These filthy bandits will rue the day. Sir, yes, sir! Nuts, it's locked from the other side here.
Just one green flame to go, Auster. The big one on the roof. I don't think we can get it without passing through the castle, so let's make this the stealthiest sneak of our lives.
Oh, nice. He's now 63. Okay, let's let Ruff have it this time. And now we burn the last flame.
Gah! I told them not to touch the flames.
Why? Marshal?
This was no accident. Some wretched soul has doused the flames and shown the humans who we really are. You will find them and exterminate them.
The soldiers were actually monsters. Now I see what Kiefer was up to. He must have... We don't have time to stand around and talk. We need to go and help Kiefer. Let's find a way out of the castle before we get caught. Then hurry back to the exposure enclosure.
After a few close shaves, the party escaped the castle. Very good. And it looks like he's in trouble, so we better hurry and help them. I know you. Wait, are you the ones who... Enemy attack! It's them! It's the ones who snuffed out the green flames. They turned up here. What a stroke of luck. Prepare to die, human scum. It's a battle time now. And considering that we have access to all sorts of stuff, lightning storm. Let's get work done. Well, let's get loose. Doesn't matter. We hit him anyway. Giga Slash! Well, I guess we can just dunk and slash them. A jetpack fog? A sigh of sorrow.
Strike him down!
Yeah, you're gonna have to rely on a physical offense. Here, let's get you healed up. That's one. That effect went off. That's not gonna help you out much. That's done.
That was easy.
Yes, indeed.
Knew I had it in me.
Maribelle 63, as is Ruff. And Ruff gains Crack and Bounce.
Well, did you do as I asked?
We did. We saw everything. What's going on in that castle? And who were you fighting there?
There isn't time to tell the whole tale. But the long and short of it is the monsters commandeered Rucker Castle some time ago. When we roamers stayed the night there, we had no idea what a grave mistake we were making. Every last one of us was captured and locked away in a miserable little cell. That's when we overheard. They had received orders from the Demon King himself to eliminate our clan, because our mission is to revive the Almighty. I did the only thing I could to buy enough time for the others to escape. I took up my sword. The plan was a success, but for one little hiccup. I was cornered by martial law, and he's no pushover. Anyway, I managed to lop the torch he was carrying in half, and as it fell to the ground, out went the green flame. You can guess what happened next. I was so shocked I never saw them coming from behind. I was captured and brought here.
Wow, you really haven't changed a bit. Always playing the hero, going off by yourself and bungling it. I thought you were supposed to be guarding the roamers. Still, it's actually nice to know you're still the same old Kiefer. Sorry for doubting you earlier.
No offense taken. Thank you. Right, I think it's time we made ourselves scarce. First of all, though, let's see to any injuries. We've lingered long enough. Let's go.
Well, we're fully healed now.
Well. If it isn't the children who extinguished my flames. You don't lack for courage. I'll give you that. I see the blood-red brigand is now among your number. Suddenly, it all becomes clear. Rest assured, none of you will be spared.
Ha! This is the stuff! You and me battling side by side again. I might not be the young man I once was. But at least I have plenty of experience now. In fact, I can't wait to tell you all about my adventures. So, we're going to survive this. And we're going to have ourselves a proper catch-up.
Enough of your mawkish twaddle. Those who defy the Demon King shall know no mercy! You all die today!
It's boss time. We face off against Lorg and Disorder. Lorg and Disorder, they say, huh? I doubt that. Let's bring a Magma Blast.
We can do this!
Yep, we're gonna power ourselves up like never before. Giga Slash! That's not good. He has grown a lot since we last met. Who would have guessed? Yeah, let's add an insulate. That should keep the damage to a minimum. Well, guess that's gonna get ugly. Multi-heal. You have not changed a bit, Kiefer.
Right.
Yeah, let's. That's special summon!
Come to me!
That should heal her up. Magma Blast! Well, looks like it's time for us to bring the pain. Giga Slash! Oh, he has it too! Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed he had that too? Can't handle the heat, stay out of the kitchen, you know? Fine. Double jeopardy! Nah, he's angry.
Come to me!
Yeah, that should decrease your spell resistance. Lightning Storm!
Break him down!
Oh boy, that's not good. He lets out a calamitous curse. Yeah, no. Oh, great. Thanks, Kiefer. You saved our hides.
We showed them.
Exactly.
My lord, please, strike down these unbelievers. You will not go unpunished.
I'm impressed. You lot certainly haven't been slacking off. I can't believe how strong you've become.
Slacking off wasn't an option after you disappeared. We've had to hold our own against all sorts of nasty creatures while you've been away.
Look, I was young when I made that choice. Never mind. That's not important. I never could have defeated Law on my own. Thank you. And thank you for still believing in me. Right. As much as I'd like to be shot of this miserable kingdom, there's still one thing I have to do. We should check in on the people of Rucker Castle, now they've learned the truth about who their protectors were. Besides, I probably traumatized a few of them with what I did on the night of the escape. Will you come with me to the castle? I want to set things right.
Brave travelers, I am happy to see you safe and well, and you, of course, Keeper of the Rooms. I can only beg that you forgive us for our unjust behavior.
Yeah.
Please, there's no need for all that. You were taken in by the monsters, same as us. I promise that neither I nor any other Roma bears you any ill will. Though we do not deserve it, we thank you. The remains of our former king were discovered at the bottom of a well just before you all arrived. He was so very young. His bones looked like as if they might crumble at the slightest touch. I apologize, but the brutality of it all is rather too much to bear. Listen, I'd like you to have this. It might well ease your burden while you're all mourning. A Robert Torban to the Chancellor. It's a torban, a musical instrument much loved by the Romas. They say its dulcet tones carry all the way to the ears of the Almighty, and soothe the spirits of both the living and the dead. My goodness, what a treasure! We will never forget this kindness. Despite their meager means, the Rucker people gave Auster and his friends a hearty celebration they won't soon forget. Then morning comes.
All seems to be well around these parts. We better go back home. I'm keen to see how Aishe and Sir Mervyn are doing.
Indeed.
It'll be hard because they suffer so much, but I hope the ordinary Rucker folk don't lose trust in people completely. Martial law's a real bad egg, but unless this kingdom drops its obsession with fighting, it's just gonna face one calamity after another. The people here have been through a lot, but they just can't just sit and wallow. They need to take a good long look in the mirror.
Exactly. Nice, we get a savior staff. And we're essentially done here. At least everything is now back to normal. For the most part. Much better. I think that'll probably do it. Alright.
Hold on a sec, would you? Before you head back home, let me ask you something. What's happening right now, in your own time? Things can't be all that great if there's a teleportal connecting you here, to me again.
Auster explains to Kiefer that the Demon King has been revived and the party are preparing to face him in a final showdown.
Alright, look. Something's been niggling at me these 20-odd years since I last saw you. I was the one who insisted on having an adventure, and I didn't see it through. I feel really bad about that. And I'm not about to make the same mistake again. Please, will you let me come with you to face the Demon King?
This isn't just any old fight, Kiefer. Who would look after the roamers if something happened to you?
Yeah, about that. After you all left, Lala and I got married, and we have 2 children, a boy and a girl. They're about your age now, and strong, too. Accuse me of tooting my own horn, if you like, but they're among the finest warriors you'll ever come across. I put them in charge of defending the tribe when I came here. They're the guardians of the roamers now, and I've no doubt they'll keep them safe from harm. I don't regret the decisions I've made, and besides, I can't turn back the clock. But meeting you all has stirred something inside me. Please, let me fight with you again. One last time.
You got it.
Thank you. You won't regret this, I promise. There's no time to waste. Here's to one last adventure.
What I meant to say was it began with this crew, and it's going to end with them.
You have returned. I'm so glad to see you all. And who is this you have brought with you?
How best to explain him? Let's just say he was part of our gang growing up in Piltshire Bay.
Well, I have no quarrel with thy bringing another of thy number into the fold. Pleased to make thine acquaintance, young sire. I am Sir Mervyn.
And I am Aishe. It is nice to meet you.
Sorry if I'm being presumptuous, but Aishe, was it? Are you a roamer, by any chance?
Well, yes, I am. And what of it?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that some of the choices I made seem to have paid off quite handsomely. But never mind all that. It's nice to meet you. I'm Kiefer. I used to be the Prince of Estard, but... well, I'm more of a traveling swordsman these days. I just hope I can make myself useful. Now, listen. I forgot to mention this before, but I won't be able to hang around with you all the time. I'd love nothing more than to go romping around the islands together like the old days, but this isn't my home anymore. I should steer clear of anything going on in this era. I'll head to where the Demon King is, and wait for you there.
Hold on How does he expect to get to the Cathedral of Blight without the Sky Stone? You'd think he'd have learned not to rush into things after all this time. But no, still as headstrong as ever.
You mentioned Kiefer was a friend from your hometown. But why would an adult like him play with mere children? I feel like I know him from somewhere. We have only just met, but he seems incredibly familiar.
Wow, nothing gets past her. Maybe it's for the best he won't be hanging around with us.
I gotta wholeheartedly agree with you on this. At least now the gang's back together. Yeah, and it seems they gotta catch up. Luckily, I know just how to do it. Sorry, my friend, but you'll be taking these extra elevating shoes to catch up. But since we did complete much of everything, there's only one place remains. That island in the middle. Yep, we need to use the Sky Stone to fly to the Cathedral of Blight to defeat Ogadeer. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. This playthrough is almost at its end. And who would have thought? Who would have guessed? Nice. Hey, let me have my moment, will you? Anyway, let us rest up. Because you and I both know we're about to reach the end of this little journey. Come, Auster, we must strike at the accursed Cathedral of Blight without delay. All that we have done hath brought us here. Every warm embrace, every fond farewell. Now we must see our mission through to its conclusion. I know. And that's going to be it for this part of DQ7 Reimagined. Next part, we're heading for the Cathedral. Ah, Auster, I understand that you mean to confront the Demon King. You know, it's funny, but ever since you were a tiny baby, I knew there was something different about you. I think you might be destined to do this, you know. Well, as ever, I shall do everything I can to support you in your quest. Indeed. If you enjoyed this, like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. I will see you in the penultimate part. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.